Sicilian defense, accelerated dragon modern variation, Lasker Pelikan trap. White opens with pawn to e4. Black replies c5. White brings the knight to f3. Black answers with knight to c6. White pushes d4 to open the center. Black captures on d4, exchanging pawns and opening lines. White recaptures with the knight to d4. Black prepares a fianchetto with g6. White develops the other knight to c3. Black places the bishop on g7. The fianchetto is complete, and this bishop now aims along the long diagonal. White brings the bishop to e3. Black develops knight to f6. White places the bishop on c4, aiming at the weak f7 square. Black castles kingside to safety. White retreats the bishop to b3, keeping it safe from attack while still watching the sensitive f7 square. Black jumps the knight to a5, but this move is a mistake. The knight goes to the edge of the board, where it loses influence and gives White new tactical chances. White pushed the pawn to e5, boldly attacking the knight and gaining space. Black retreats the knight to e8. It's blunder, a passive move that weakens the king side and invites danger ahead. White sacrifices the bishop by capturing on f7, a bold attacking idea meant to pull the black king out into danger. Now black has two options. If black captures with the rook, then white knight e6 is a deadly move. The knight jumps forward with tempo, and the black queen becomes trapped. If black captures with the king to f7, the king is dragged into the open. White's knight leaps to e6 with a powerful fork threat, striking the queen, eyeing g7, and tightening the attack. Black is forced to capture with the king on e6, stepping even farther into the center, where every move becomes more dangerous. White's queen darts to d5, check. Black's king shuffles to f5, the only square available. White advances the pawn to g4, a fearless sacrifice. Black's king captures on g4, the only move. White brings the rook to g1, check, adding even more pressure to the hunted king. Black's king flees to h4, running deeper into the corner. White's bishop comes to g5, another checking blow that cuts off escape squares. Black's king slips to h5, nearly trapped on the edge of the board. White's queen moves to d1, a precise check. Black's rook rushes to f3, a desperate block, but it only delays the inevitable. White's queen captures the rook on f3, checkmate, a breathtaking masterpiece. The Sicilian trap unfolds with fearless sacrifices and perfect harmony.